Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up? Welcome to the Varsity Radio Show, and what a day we have for you. I am so excited about who's going to be in the studio, but I'm already excited about who's here already. And to my right is one of my favorite people.
Aww.
From Guntersville. She's now a Snead State Community College, I don't even know what to call it, athlete, student.
I guess you could call it that. I'm a cheerleader, so I guess you could call it an athlete.
Her name, Ginna Bess Carr.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's been forever.
It's been a long time.
It's been too long.
We all took a break during the summer, so
yeah.
But you know, we're back and things are going to be great this season.
I'm so excited.
Season 8.
That's crazy.
I want to also introduce, I always say also, I need to come up with a more dramatic, powerful word than that. The tremendous, the extraordinary, the man who deals with the Oompa Loompas and helps them hop, skip, and jump over the chocolate river. He is my friend, the greatest producer on radio in radio history, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody?
Willy Wonka.
We're having a great day.
We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We've got a really packed show today.
Oh,
We've got some amazing guests. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. We're also having Meme of the Week. We're also going to have videos.
Woohoo.
And and we were telling you about this. Ginna Bess was like, I'm so hungry. I said, it's okay, I got you covered. Mm-hmm. So we have a new food sponsor for the second time.
Woohoo!
For the second time. Marco's Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Marco's Pizza.
Good stuff, man.
And
I'm so excited. I'm going to chow down.
That is a stacked pizza, too.
Oh
we
my
will
gosh.
have the meats today, by the way.
meats.
Oh, it's thick. It's thick.
She's crying over here, Steven.
I have a tear.
There are tears in her eyes, but they have
I'm
pizzas,
so hungry.
salads, desserts, subs, sides, and they are close to Ross and TJ Maxx. They're in that same shopping center. Mm-hmm. The shop's at Albertville. That's Marco's Pizza, and then B&B Video Games. Check out that really cool sign that they gave us.
That was so sweet of them.
Wasn't that nice?
Oh, I love it.
Steven had to twist their arm. He really
I had to talk
to,
Rick into it. That's what he told me to say anyway.
He really had to do some negotiating.
That's so sweet.
But that's so legit.
I know.
It is.
Oh.
So legit.
Very nice.
And we're so excited with our Space Invaders son. So excited.
Their pizza's good too.
Yeah, B&B Video Games. By the Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
80s style arcade in the back. This is a really great place for anybody to go. Really.
It is.
It's a fun place.
Especially broke college students.
Yes, because, it's got a really great deal. And then they got a local video game retail store in the front.
Yes.
They have every system known to man. And Steven, the stat is the second largest collection
Video game collection
in the world.
Wow.
Rick has at his house.
Yes.
What he's got in the store is just a smidge of what he actually has.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
That is
Hey,
cool.
we are going to go on over to our social medias. I want you to tell them about our social medias real quick before I tell you who's coming up next.
Sure, find us all over the place.
Yeah, go
Facebook,
ahead.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, just at different places. Here, I'll throw the graphic up so you know exactly how to find us over there. These are the socials.
We're everywhere.
For us here on the Varsity Radio Show because, we don't actually live here in the studio.
Sometimes.
Well, they don't. I do. And
Yeah.
here you go, those Varsity handles all across the socials, plus podcasts everywhere. Can't wait to have Cooper Colvin and Preston Conley in studio with us for the athlete interview.
So good. We're so fired up about them being here. Albertville in the studio.
Yep.
Hey, come on over to any one of our social medias. Talk to us. We'll talk back, I promise. And we're going to be having some fun. It's going to be really great. See you there.
Excited. I'm telling y'all. College is different. College is built different.
She's in a whole new world.
In high school,
Aladdin.
in high school,
world.
I was physically tired because I had so many extracurriculars and stuff.
Yes.
College is like a mental tiredness.
Steven, man, he knows.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like my brain is tired from all of the information that I have received.
Well, so we're going to do a little healing to your brain right now. Let's have some fun.
Please.
Steven.
Please.
Meme of the week!
Memes of the week.
Right here. And I just want you to comment on this. I believe this. I've seen this a few times, but it's so true. Have you ever seen a hot crisp... let me ask a better question. Steven, have you ever been able to reject a hot sign on a Krispy Kreme donut store?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay,
No.
hot take. I don't
It
like
must get in
Krispy
my belly.
Kreme.
What?
Have you had the
She's
hot
a
ones?
Dunkin' girl, aren't
Ew,
you?
no.
Have
Oh.
you had the hot donuts?
No. Actually, no,
Okay.
I haven't. I don't like...
See, I don't want it unless it's hot.
Right.
Okay.
I'll just
I
be
can
honest.
maybe can get behind that. I've never had a hot one, so I wouldn't know. But
Life-changing. Life-changing.
I bet. But I like the tasty donuts here. I don't like
They are amazing.
bready
They are amazing.
donuts. Like, I want it to be
Yes.
like mushy.
I
you
do
know?
like tasty donuts. Chick-fil-A and Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I can get
Is
behind the
this
Chick-fil-A
what
part.
Jesus meant when he said he goes to prepare a place for us? Amen. Yes.
Amen.
Hallelujah. But you got to have a hot Krispy Kreme donut.
I will go one day.
I can't resist it. I can't stop. Me getting ready to annoy my favorite person as soon as they wake up. That's
That's my mom.
Is that your mom?
100%.
Your favorite person?
Yeah, she's my favorite person in the whole world.
Now, who's doing the annoying? Is she
Me.
annoying you? Oh,
Me.
you're annoying her.
100%.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's never like on purpose.
It's mutual.
Never on purpose?
It is mutual.
She meant to do it.
It is mutual. But it's kind of like we don't do it on purpose. We're just so much alike
Oh,
but sometimes I do that on purpose.
nice. Next up, and this is first you read the books, then you get the points, then you get the pizza. So you may not understand this.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Stephen, let's take her back to the
Yes.
90s.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you weren't even born. It's
I
okay.
wasn't even a thought
No,
at that point
no,
in time.
you were not.
Make us feel old.
That's okay. So we
Sorry.
are old,
Okay.
Stephen.
Yeah, we are.
Anyway, so 20 years ago, when you, well, what is it? 19 years ago for you? Yeah, 19 years ago.
Almost, yeah.
So me and Stephen, they used to, you remember Accelerated Reader. I know you still do that because my son does at Gunnersville currently.
Do you remember Accelerated Reader?
Yeah, they still do it at my kid's school. They give you points for reading books. And you have to take tests
AR.
on them. Yes.
AR.
Accelerated Reader.
Except it
Okay.
wasn't on
Yes,
computers
okay.
when I was a kid. It was actually color-coded books.
Yes.
It was red, it was
Yes.
green, it was orange.
I was the start of technology in
Yes.
school.
You were the
So-
start of technology?
Yeah, like modern day.
So
I mean,
pizza-
like I was in like first grade was 2011.
yeah. So Pizza
So
Hut.
like I was like the start of computers.
Let me
like
take you
laptops.
back there. So Pizza Hut had this deal. If you read a certain amount of books, then they give you a personal pan pizza because you got enough points. So we would all
That's
go
so
into
cool.
Pizza Hut and eat, and it was fantastic.
That's so cool.
It's a life
I wish they
changing.
did that. We had AR parties.
Yes.
That's what we had.
But they would give you these documents, and you go in. Obviously, the idea was to get your parents in Pizza Hut and buy the big one, which
Yeah.
they did. But the personal
That's
pan
good
just
marketing.
the personal pan just hit different.
Yeah,
It's
I love a good. Yeah, I love a good. Yeah,
I love it good.
I just love food. It's
Yeah.
my downfall.
Me too. Me too. I have this
downfall.
issue.
Like just any food, like not even specifically like sweets, like just food,
Just food in general.
just food in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish they did that when we were little.
I'm super excited about this interview though today. It's gonna be
I am
good.
too. I'm
Some
excited.
Albertville athletes and super. It's just been fun to be back on the varsity. I
know,
missed
me
it.
too. I missed it so bad. So
so-
bad. I love it. If I could be here every day, I would.
There you go. I'm not here every
100%.
day, but Steven on the other.
Steven is here. Steven lives here.
Steven lives under this table. But, you know, let's
Y'all
not
don't know that, but it's okay.
let's not stomp on his bed too much. But,
Yeah.
Oh, there he got the pizza. He just ran with
Praise
it.
be.
So, but yeah, it's.
I'm gonna eat that up later.
Yeah.
I think I don't
here he
think
comes. Here he comes. It's a beautiful moment. Ginna Bess is about to start crying.
Cue the heaven noise.
Hallelujah. There you go.
Can I eat it right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god.
So you just pick a piece right there.
Everyone can live through me.
That's right. We're gonna
right now.
It's a heavenly moment because when the
I'm sorry if you have a smacking issue. I would suggest to turn your.
Oh
no! No.
Those become mine now. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
It's really. Oh my gosh! It's hot.
It's a. What do you think? First bite.
This is amazing.
That's right. Have you ever watched Food Network? I've watched them train people how to eat and talk about pizza. It's hilarious.
I don't understand how people could judge food. Like, food is food.
Food. Some food's better than others.
Well, some food is better than others. Like, obviously, this is better than, like, rice or something.
What is your least favorite thing to eat?
That's a hard question. I like everything.
Everything.
I won't say, like, I dislike it.
I like these hard right there. Those big.
It is hard for me to eat sushi or, like, any kind of Chinese. I can't use.
He's back. Look at him.
You're
Service
so
with
sweet.
a smile. This
you
guy.
should be a Chick-fil-A employee.
Look at this.
You're my favorite.
All he's got to do is say my pleasure.
It's my pleasure.
There it is.
You're so
You just barely beat me to it.
Next meme. Here we go. This is great. I thought this was hilarious. Meme of the week. Whose bright idea was it to place the ark animals alphabetically? The ants beside the anteater.
That's not good.
This was not a wise idea. Here, I'll spread the love over here.
Thank you.
So,
did you see that TikTok the other day that was like, I wish that Noah would have swatted those 2 mosquitoes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
that would have been awesome. My girl said she wanted an MK bag, so I got her one. Steven, you get this. You should have changed the sign out just for this one. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Mortal? No. It's very vicious.
Get over here.
Yeah.
Finish him.
It is not family.
It's brutal.
Friendly.
But it's our childhood.
We grew up with it. It brought joy to our hearts back in the day. And this one right here, fossilized pizza from the late Cretaceous period.
Ew.
That was great, Steven.
That's hilarious.
I
bet they found that under that car seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
One time I found a moldy taco in between my driver's seat and my dash.
That's funny. I scream, you scream, the police come, it's awkward. Wow.
Really have to rethink things these days.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
People
true.
screaming, it causes a lot of attention to be drawn your way.
This is hilarious and also terrible at the same time. The fundraiser guy outside the grocery store watching me play the claw machine to win the big prize after I told him I didn't have any money. That's really funny. It's really I had a funny instance today. Steven, I got to... So I go to Dollar Tree today. I don't know who this lady is. If you're listening, hey, we can be friends.
Which one?
But you know,
which Dollar
Steven,
Tree?
you know I have a business card, right? So
yeah.
I'm using my church business card. It's not even mine. And this lady goes, "Hey, you got $5?" I said, "No." Because it's not my card. It's the church business card. I said, "No." She goes, "Well, come with me." So she takes me the aisle. And she, you know, they always ask, "Do you want to sponsor these kids?" And it's not that I don't. It's I had the business cards.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Well, go get a toy over there and buy that." I just told you I don't have $5. So she sends me over there. And Steve and I did what every logical person would do. And I hid in that store, Dollar Tree, for a solid 10 minutes.
Wow.
I would too.
And I saw her start walking around the store, and I kept hiding. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying. And as soon as I saw the cash register open up, I made my move, Steven. And I tore out, and the lady checked me out, and I got out of there as quickly as humanly possible because I didn't have $5 that was my own money.
Yeah.
So, and then secondly, I'm like, lady, who are you to tell me how to spend my money?
Yeah, my thing too, that's something I think is so weird. Like,
you gonna eat this? I just want this.
You can have it.
I just
yes,
want
please
this.
take it. I'm
right
actually
there.
about to eat another piece.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry if you have a weird chewing thing. I'm really sorry, but I'm
He has the same
hungry.
weird... I mean, he does this all the time, so you're good.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, be
because
comfortable.
I would hate for
Christian,
somebody
you're
to
too
be
calm.
like, I can't watch the varsity radio show because that girl won't stop chewing.
Will you quit chewing?
Will you quit chewing that?
So, Stephen, what would you do in that circumstance? I really need to know.
Really? What would I do?
Yes, please inform me.
Well,
If that
I would...
sausage falls off its mind.
Probably.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Part of me, it depends on my mood.
Yeah.
I might just say, I'm sorry, I just don't have it, and just walk out.
My thing is something that really bothers... Well, it doesn't really bother me, but something I think that we might want to...
Christian Stanley, you're awesome. Sorry, he's watching.
No, it's okay. I was... Sorry, that distracted me. I think, like, when I go to, like, Passion or Strength to Stand...
Yeah.
And they're doing the orphan...
Yes.
Like,
Compassion
sponsorship,
International
which
usually,
me and my family, we have...
Right.
We have an orphan that we... But
Sponsor.
we sponsor. But,
Yes.
like, if you don't sponsor... Like, they don't know that I've already sponsored a kid.
Right.
And then when they come to bring it to me, I'm like, I can't take it. They look at me like, do you want this orphan to die?
You're the devil.
And I'm like, it's not that I don't care. It's not
I'm
that
already sponsored a kid.
I already have one. I'm already sending $40 a month to Ethiopia. Okay? I'm sorry. I just can't do it. 80 a month.
I'm a poor college student.
I'm a broke college student. Please don't make me. Lord, please forgive me.
That's hilarious. That's truly funny.
Yeah. I think we just need to be a little more...
But Steven, that bothered me. Okay, next one. But yes, I feel that meme. Feel that meme. And here we go. Who knew that Wolverine was just Batman looking at himself in a mirror? Oh my gosh.
I've never thought about that before.
Steven!
I know.
I messed with you.
I know.
Just messed with me.
You're welcome.
I didn't think about that.
Steven, I've never seen that. It is exactly that.
That's so weird.
Wow.
There you go.
That just blew
moment.
my mind.
That moment.
Now, are you ready for the big reveal?
Come on.
Here you go. Boom.
Yes! The dark knit. Why do I
funny.
look at you and think you could pull that off? Do you knit?
I don't.
Do you want to?
I crochet.
Make that happen.
But I could. I bet I
Coolest
could.
grandma ever.
I love that. I should be that for Halloween.
She is amazing.
You know, since we're on this whole topic of superheroes and stuff, I mean, we talked a little bit about Wolverine. We talked a little bit about, well, Batwoman? Bat Grandma?
Bat grandma.
Bat Granny.
The dark knit.
Yeah, the dark
knit.
The dark knit.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow.
Yes! I found that video. I thought it was awesome.
I think that is awesome. It is funny that his voice changes like that.
I know, right?
Why? I wonder why.
Wasn't Christian Bale... I mean, Christian Bale definitely did it. Who else did it? Who else really changed their voice?
Christian Bale was
Clooney
amazing.
didn't really do it.
He was such a blessing.
Keaton.
Ish.
Did Keaton even do it? Maybe a little bit, but nothing to the extent of
Dark
the
Knight.
gravel and Christian Bale's voice.
I love. They made a whole movie series called "How It Should Have Ended."
Yeah.
Steven, if you've ever watched it, it's hilarious. It is so stinking funny.
Cool.
And it's like, I'm the guy. I'm the Batman they need.
Right.
Not the. It's just funny. How it should have ended.
And I mean, since we're here, we're on these superheroes. How about when there's a birthday party and the little ones are expecting like one of these characters to show up? It could be Iron Man, it could be Wolverine, it could be Batman, Spider-Man, or it could be the Hulk.
Come on.
the Hulk is big, right?
Yes.
The Hulk, he smashes, he gets mad.
Hulk smash. My husband had one job. I'm in tears. And yes, the Great Hulk is down. He's down. It's a sad moment.
The
That's
kids,
crazy.
It's a sad moment.
the kids scattering. That's the whole thing.
We're all
That's
like, we're
that's
all
what it is.
gonna die.
I actually have a funny
Yes, you
story
are.
like that.
Really?
So my little brother was obsessed with Spider-Man.
Yeah, mine is. My sons
He-
are. Yeah.
He was obsessed with Spider-Man and fire trucks. That was his thing. So we had a Spider-Man birthday party at the fire station in Gunnersville.
Wow, how did you rig that up?
My dad was a city councilman at the time.
Come on.
So I think that's how
Just
we
like
got that
that.
rigged.
Just like
But
that.
it was like an hour. Like, it wasn't like a big deal. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of was. Anyways, so we had this birthday party, and one of the firemen's sons was like cosplayed or whatever as Spider-Man.
Nice.
So my mom was like, will you please dress up as Spider-Man and come to the firehouse?
Yes.
So he comes to the firehouse, and comes up to my brother, hoping my brother would give him a hug. He punches Spider-Man in the face, and he runs up to him, punches him in the face, and then starts going, like, is trying to have a fight with Spider-Man.
Why?
Because he was like,
He's your hero, not the bad
yeah,
guy.
like, he's trying to have, and he's like going like the Spider-Man hands. He's like,
so your
and
brother's
trying
throwing
to-
hands.
trying to like tackle Spider-Man, and the kid, which looking back, this was so sweet, but I was so embarrassed in the moment. But he was trying to like, the Spider-Man was like jumping over him and kind of started to like play back, was like kind of getting it, and then it ended up being really sweet, and they hugged, and it was great.
Wow.
But yeah, my brother did punch a fake Spider-Man in the face.
And he will always have that story.
He will.
Yeah.
He was 2. He was really little.
Wow. Okay, so he wasn't damaged. Demon!
Yep.
I know you got some more videos in there. Don't try this at home.
Why? That is so idiotic.
This is even worse.
So what would you dress up? What's the most ferocious safari animal you think you dress up for Halloween?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I wouldn't dress up as anything ferocious because I'm not ferocious. But I think
Don't
I would
lie.
be a flamingo because my favorite
a
color is pink.
flamingo.
My favorite color is pink.
That's funny.
But I could just dress in all pink. I do have my little sister dressed up as a cat one year, and that was really cute.
Yeah.
She was 3.
So I want to respond to Scott Hatley. He said, I've got a feeling it's going to be a big season, Albertville boys, girls basketball. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I hear that comment.
Yeah.
That
I get
Coliseum's a cool place, though.
Oh my gosh.
It really
yeah.
is.
I'm excited. This is like the first year that I don't have like, I mean, I'll always have a little bit of rivalry since
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
a alum now.
Yes.
That's weird. I don't like that.
Yes.
Since I'm an alum now, but I feel like I can actually enjoy watching other people play.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
like without being like, you know. Actually, that's not true because I will always be that way. I'm a ride or die type of fan. Like if I love you, I love you hard.
We got to switch you to the Tide somehow.
No.
And
I refuse. I don't care if we're terrible for the rest of my life.
We got to talk about that hoodie she's wearing right there. Does anybody know the story behind that? Have you already told it yet?
Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
That is...
She got here.
I was here, and I literally almost turned into a popsicle because they keep it so cold in here.
Feels very nice.
And I was like, I'm going to die. I'm going to go into hypothermia. And so Seth went and got me this.
That's right.
Jacksonville State.
And
Don't tell my coach, but it's okay.
She was afraid it was Alabama.
Oh, I was
thought
afraid
it was Alabama.
I was like, I won't wear it. I will freeze my fingers and my toes will turn purple.
Would you really, though?
I would.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I was
know,
raised an Alabama fan my entire life.
Then what happened?
And then I went on a college tour, and I loved Auburn way more than just like the campus, like just being there. And I feel like, which I've had family members tell me, you can like Auburn and still be an Alabama fan, and
That's true.
I just don't think that's true.
You can like the campus.
I'm just an all-in type of person.
Yeah.
That's just how I am
Deeply
with
committed.
everything. With everything, like
Deeply
if
committed.
I'm just a
Yeah.
reliable person. I guess that's a good trait about me. I'm just reliable. Like I'm just like if we're friends, I'm gonna be a ride or die friend.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
like a
I'm trying. I mean,
Half-friend.
so what I heard you say is I was a Bama fan
I was.
my whole life.
Mhm.
And you said you're a ride or die kind of person.
Yeah.
So you went to Auburn.
I guess
And then you
maybe
changed.
not ride or die. Maybe not. But
You said it, not me.
Yeah.
We're just...
I get where that's
Yeah.
contradictory. I get that. But not really.
On everything else that actually matters in life.
It was like I was raised in Alabama. It's kind of like when you live with your parents and then you go on your own and you kind of make your own choices and ideas.
Yes.
Like you don't have people like you're not as biased anymore.
Yes.
You know, like I'd never been anywhere other than the University of Alabama.
Yes.
So that was really the only thing that I knew. So, you know, I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my first choice, like my first like adult choice, I guess you could say, was because you know I don't pay bills. My mommy and daddy do that for me.
But
so
you
this
will
is my
soon-
first
soon
adult
enough.
choice was who I was going to pull for in football. That's crazy.
And it's
But
sad
my
you
first
chose the
adult-
wrong thing to
Yeah,
begin with.
I guess so.
Let's not keep making bad choices.
I guess you could say that. We are good at golf, though.
Well, come on.
We are. We are champions in golf. I'm trying to think of anything crazy in my life has happened.
College in general.
Yeah.
What's your favorite class?
Religion.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it a
100%.
survey of the New
Is that-
Testament or what is it?
Survey of the Old Testament.
Old Testament.
Oh, yeah. Who
Cool.
teaches it?
I forgot. It's Dr. Terrell. I don't know his first name.
Yeah.
His wife, you might know his wife. His wife is Crystal Terrell that teaches 5th grade
I don't.
at Gunnersville.
I do not.
Anyways, he's great.
Great class.
He was a pastor at a Church of Christ. And I was really nervous when I first started to take it because I was really scared that it was going to be one of those classes where they kind of push you to believe
something else
or like believe in
Not at
science
Sneed.
more than
Not at
faith.
Sneed,
Well,
yeah.
not at Sneed, and
Yeah.
I know that now.
Yeah.
But to begin with, it was just a fear that I had.
Here we go.
Okay, here
It's
we go.
okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, it was
Finish
just
your thought, and then I'll play it.
It was a fear that I had, and after the first day, I was like, okay, this is great because I mean, he is teaching us like historical, but it's not like a push to believe archaeology or anything like that.
Old and New Testament is really just history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
the Bible.
I think it's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Like I think that
Great.
every Christian should,
Yes.
you know,
I agree.
because I mean, you need to know that there's
Yes.
certain stuff that you need to know.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It puts things into context for you.
Yeah, it
does.
does.
Yeah.
And it opens your eyes a little bit to more, you know, like
It takes you deeper than most normal Christians go.
Yes.
And that's what I liked about Old and New Testament. 'Cause
yes. And he's a great teacher. I love him dearly. He's
I had
amazing.
freshwater then, and he was one of the best at Sneed.
The clutch moment.
Ginna, Bess, I want to talk to you about climbing. It's something
Yes.
I like to do as a kid. But what are some of the benefits of climbing things? Anything. Mountains, ladders.
Well, I think, you know, it's good for your body, first of all. Good exercise.
Yes.
You know, you gotta, you know, so that some people find that enjoyable. And
Some people, yeah.
Some people find exercising enjoyable. Not
Yes.
me, but
Yes. I'm not one of those some
you
people.
know, it's good for your body. It's good for your heart rate. 3, you said?
No, you can tell me as many,
Okay.
whatever
Oh,
you
as
want.
many- Okay, I'm so sorry.
You did good.
But the climbing, I think it would be good for like your, you know, just to be out in the open, just like maybe by yourself, maybe not. You know,
Yeah.
good relationship. You know, me and my mom like to go on the walking trail. I know that's
Yes.
not really like climbing necessarily, but we like to walk and just talk. And you know, sometimes doing that, you can get some deep conversations because it's just they're, you know, they're
And you feel better. I think you feel
Yes.
better at the end of it all.
yes,
And climbing is so hard. If we're honest, it takes so much exertion, right?
yeah,
Like concentration and effort. Because if you go too high and you fall,
that's
it
not gonna be
hurts,
good.
right? It just hurts.
Yeah.
Because climbing high hurts. But the
Always.
benefit comes from reaching the top of whatever I'm trying to achieve, right? Mm-hmm. In our spiritual life, we have a spiritual ladder. Mm-hmm. And the ladder's much different than the ladder of success. It's much more significant, and it works differently than the world. So let's talk about climbing. What are some lessons from the ladder? Why is it, and I want to ask you this, that the closer I get to God, the bigger the risk I seem to have to take is? And so it's in the hard things, the valleys of our life, that created our greatest victories and rewards. So, Ginna, Bess, how do hard things make you a better and stronger person, especially spiritually speaking?
Well, I'm a firm believer in God doesn't call us to be comfortable.
No.
God does not call us to stay in our comfort zone, in our own little square, and just praise Him when things are good. And that's, I feel like I struggle with that sometimes. And when things are good, I'm on fire. When things are not, when things are not good, I am not.
Yeah.
And
run away.
Yes, run away. And I think that God gives us challenges that He knows that we can conquer and that He knows that we can be successful in. And I think that sometimes, expectations are higher and things to reach are harder when you're not comfortable. But I think it's just taking risk, just taking a risk for Christ and just being involved in what He has in your life and just like climbing that ladder. Sometimes it's dangerous. If you're climbing a ladder that's tall or climbing a mountain that's tall, the fall can hurt. But He's not going to let you fall. Yeah. If you're going out and you're doing what He's called you to do.
Yeah. And let me say this. If I get knocked off the ladder, why don't I start back at the beginning? And I want to go into that because I do think we get knocked down. Mm-hmm. Psalms 37, 23 through 24 says, "The Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will never fall, for the Lord holds them by the hand." So you will all, I believe we will all have knocked off the ladder moments, right? Because we are human. Mm-hmm. And this moment's not a period in your life, it's only a comma.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying, but I think we have those moments, like we have... I hate to admit it, but even as a pastor, we have those failures where we have to pull ourselves back up. But when we fail in life, literally or spiritually, why is it so important that we get back up?
I think it's important to get back up because, if you don't get back up, you're not going to know what's in store for you. Yeah. I think if you give up, you're not pushing yourself to be better. Yeah. And you have to push yourself to be better. You have to push yourself to be better in any circumstance in life. But just to be, sometimes we fall down. Yeah. But it's your choice if you're going to get back up.
That's good.
And it's going to be your choice if you're going to decide to lean on man or if you're going to decide to lean on God. Yeah. And He's not going to leave you astray. He's not going to leave you alone. And He's not going to leave your side. He's going to hold your hand and He's going to walk with you and He's going to talk with you. But you have to be willing to listen to that call and that trust.
Or lay there and just have a pity party. Yeah. Right?
Hey, my mom tells me all the time, you can lay in the bed for a few days, but you have to decide to get back up.
That's good. That's good. So why is the climb worth the reward? And James 1:12 says, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him. So, last question, what are some of the rewards for continuing to climb in our life?
First of all, a relation, you got to try to have a relationship. A relationship isn't one-sided. No. So, you get an amazing relationship with your Heavenly Father that we get. That's just, something I feel that I always want in life is a relationship for somebody to lean on, even though He's not physically there. He's always spiritually there for Him. And then also just fulfilling God's promise. For your life, and I always have a fulfillment when I know that I'm doing something that God has called me to do. Yes. That's the biggest reward that I can get. It's just planting seeds and just changing, maybe changing lives, but really just planting seeds and just getting into people's lives and just knowing that I'm doing what God has called me to do and fulfilling what He has in store for my life.
Love it. Love it. So it's always worth the climb. You will get knocked off, get back up.
Always.
And
the enemy's always at work.
Always. And so, but the climb is worth it no matter what the effort. God, we come to You today And we thank you, God, that you give us the chance to climb. Help us
Amen.
to follow you and to serve you. Be with us this week in helping us make those things a reality. In Jesus' name, amen.
How about that Tide?
Tide.
Yeah, that game.
Yes.
Come on, the past 2 games.
How about them stressing me out?
Yeah.
How about
happened.
them giving me heartburn?
Yes, we still pulled off the victory.
I can't imagine winning.
Yeah.
What? You can't imagine winning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what that feeling is.
that hit different. Didn't y'all play a nobody this last week?
Of California.
Oh, well, who was the week before? Y'all won that game.
Alabama A&M.
You got it.
Hey, we were.
You know how it feels to win.
We actually had the second most points out of the SEC. It was Ole Miss and it was us.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Before that game.
us and Ole Miss also played them.
There were
Nobody.
moments I thought we were done. And they did one change up, and it changed everything. This is what I want to talk about. So this is something that Kalen DeBoer has started. Every week they bring in a different, Make-A-Wish kind of kid. And it said a 10-year-old girl named Susanna. This is week 1 when they were playing Western Carolina. Susanna, that unfortunately has been battling with a heart disease, met the Alabama football team and scored a touchdown. This is what sports is all about. Love to see this.
Let's take a look at it.
Watch this.
And what we would like to do, all right, we would like to see you score a touchdown and see if you can get that done. So we're going to have the 1 offense and the 1 defense line up here on the 20-yard line. Your guy right there, Jalen Milrow, is going to hand you the ball as a running back, and we're going to see if you can score, and we're going to go celebrate with you in the end zone, okay? And then at the end, I'm going to give you this football, all right, so you can have all the guys sign it when they're done.
This is so sweet.
It really is.
Okay. Arizona. I'm Buck, ready? You're going to stand right here.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, she threw it.
How cool is that?
That's
I love
it. Sweet.
I love it.
That's so sweet.
Wasn't that great?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go in my car on the way home and just let that one out. That was sad. Oh, not sad. I mean, it was just,
Sad and happy.
Yeah.
It's happy
Awesome.
tears.
This
I was
is
in
so
the,
cool.
the Dove Field all weekend, so I unfortunately didn't get to watch any football. My boyfriend lives in Ardmore, Tennessee. Cue the weird look.
Ardmore, Tennessee.
You won't get a weird look around here.
Where did you meet this dude?
That's a long story.
Okay.
A long story I'm not going to give right now at this moment. But he is a big hunter. I don't know if you can see me, great. If you can't, I am not the hunting type of girl. If you're looking at me right now, that's going to be very obvious. And that's his thing. And so I want to be supportive. And I was like, yeah, I'll go with you. He was like, okay, great, perfect. So we go out. And if you don't know what this is, you go out to a field and you sit in the hot sun all day, and these birds fly in the air and they shoot them. And then you go and pick them up and you put them in this little fanny pack thing.
I just want to see you pick up a dead bird.
I actually have a picture of me holding said dead bird.
Just one or more than one?
Just one.
Just one.
And he shot it. I didn't. He shot, I don't even know how many he
Did
shot.
you
I think it was
shoot?
9.
That's the question.
I do shoot, but I don't hit them. I do give it my
You
best.
miss.
I give it my all.
I just feel like it would hurt you.
It does. I actually have a bruise on my arm from a shell. I was shooting skeet with them, which if you don't know what that is, it's
No, I meant hurt your feelings.
Oh, shooting a bird?
To
Yeah,
kill the bird.
it's really sad. Especially if the shot doesn't kill them, they have to break their neck, and that's really sad.
Did you do that?
You think I'm going out there and I'm getting that bird?
I just want to see this. I want to see Ginna Bess. I want to see you do all these things.
He told me that I'm going to help him go to deer when he does that during deer season.
That'd be fun. But you like Bambi, don't you?
I think he's a murderer.
Ah, there it is.
I think
there
he's
it
a
is.
murderer.
Hey, we're unpacking Ginna Bess's relationship right now.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
so anyway, how many birds did you have to pick up?
I was more of like moral support. If we're really gonna get down to it, I went out there to get one. It was like flopping.
And you did that?
And it was like.
So he didn't fully kill this bird.
Yeah, it had scraped it, so it like didn't kill it, but it couldn't fly.
Yeah.
And so I got it. So
I'm learning all the things.
Had to go out there, and he's like, okay, like you have to break its neck. I was like, I'm not doing that. You can.
Oh wow.
I'm not breaking.
So you had to
its
go
neck.
full pioneer woman.
Yeah.
On this bird.
Yeah, and then I had to watch him clean them, which is disgusting. So he like.
So you watched him break its neck.
I watched him break his neck.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
Okay.
Here, I have this picture. No. I didn't cry, but I did. It did really hurt my feelings. I grew up around hunting. My dad always hunted my entire life.
Okay.
So I've grown up around it.
Yes.
But I was just like there.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yes.
But
yes.
I was just there. And so, like, I never really understood what he was doing. And so this was eye-opening for me. Little backstory. I'm a pageant girl. I don't like dirt. I don't like to sweat. But God was watching over me because it wasn't hot. It was, like, actually kind of cool.
Yes.
Like, I wore long sleeves and a sweatshirt, like, after the sun started to go down.
Yes.
So he was... Praise him that it wasn't blaring hot, because I would have been so ill, probably. And I don't know if that's just a me thing, but when I'm hot, I'm ill. Like, I'm not fun to be around. And so...
Does the same thing happen when you're hungry?
Yeah.
Okay. Hot and hangry.
Gotcha.
You look proud in this moment.
I was honestly really proud that I even picked it up. But honestly, I was so proud because he was, like, proud of me. Like, he was proud that I was proud and that I picked it up and that I was a big girl. And I didn't. I did wash my hands afterward.
You did.
He was like, I was like, I'm going to get the bird flu. And he was like, no, you're not. You're not going to get the bird flu.
There it
you're
is.
fine.
Right there.
I was like, they're dirty. And he was like, why are you holding it like that? I was like, I don't know, just like the picture.
You just like spread your wings and fly away.
So
you can't. Your neck is broke.
I was out in the studio
Yeah.
for a
Look,
little
you
while.
can
But
see where its head is just like hanging on.
did you get a chance to sample these? Did you get to
No,
eat any?
so he is waiting. He's getting like he's killing like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And then we're eating like all of them together.
Cool. It's kind of like a fish fry. You get a bunch of fish together.
You get
So
a bunch of them,
birds.
and that you like wrap bacon around it with cream cheese. It's really good.
Oh,
Sounds
my.
really
From
good.
what I've been told, it's kind of like a jalapeno popper,
Cool.
but with no jalapeno. Duh.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I didn't know this either. There was a guy. Okay, so when a bird flies over, they yell "bird, bird, bird" like that, and that's how you know they're about to shoot at it. Well, this guy saw a bird, and we were talking or something. And he's like, "Bird, bird," and he shot it, and it falls on the ground. And he was like, "Dang it!" And we were like, "What?" He had shot a pigeon.
Oh,
wow.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Because they fly the same way, so that's
Okay.
how you tell the difference. Is
Between a dove and a pigeon.
a dove and a pigeon and a Tweety bird, because the Tweety birds are protected, so you can't. Which a pigeon is fine, because I don't know why a pigeon's fine, but
It's
he
a
said
trash bird.
he said it's illegal because they're not protected here, so they're illegal to shoot. So they fly the same way. So a Tweety bird is gonna flap flap and then like coast, and then flap flap and coast. A dove is going to continuously flap,
Okay.
and that's how you know that.
Steven, did you know all this?
I didn't.
See?
Yeah.
I'm learning
Learned.
something.
I learned that that day too.
Science.
And I got in trouble because as you can see in this picture, I had neon blue and pink tennis shoes on.
Yes.
You're not supposed to do that.
Because they can see from above. How good is their sight? I guess it must be pretty good.
Apparently, it's pretty good from what Eli had told me.
Yeah.
I recently just dyed my hair blonde too. Like my hair back here is pretty blonde.
Yes.
And that's supposedly not good either. He didn't tell me that, but his friend's girlfriend that was also with us told me that. She was like, yeah, they can they can see that your hair's like not a natural like brown. And
You've
so
got
I
to
thought that
hide
was cool.
from the birds.
And their judgment. They're like, it's a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they have these like little
I don't
fake,
like that girl because she has blonde hair.
Yeah. And there was like, they have these little
She's
decoys.
sus.
They have these little like decoys out there that are like, you know, flapping. And then they land on the, they like land in the field. Usually, like you can see where I'm standing, but usually it's like in a cornfield that's just been cut or something like that they can like land in. And that's
Nice.
kind of what you're aiming for.
So you kind of seem like you'd be the kind of person that get involved with maybe kids at church. Do you ever help teach the kids?
Yeah, I'm minoring in religion.
Yeah.
My degree is communications at SNED. I'm getting my BSA.
Yeah.
And my degree is communications, but I'm minoring in religion, and I hope to one day be a children's pastor.
Come on.
If that's where the Lord leads me.
Yeah.
I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I would love to do that. It's just like I feel a calling on my life. I know that I have one. I just don't necessarily know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like everybody at my age has life figured out, and everybody's like, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm going to school here and here and here. And whether that's true or not, it just makes me feel like, oh my God, like, I don't know what I'm doing with life, you know, and I probably should since I'm about to be like
That's the way it
20.
works.
So
you figure it out as you go. That's just the way it works. Seriously.
that's what everybody's told me.
Roll
Everybody's
with
like,
the punches.
don't freak out. It's fine. Like you have your whole life. And I'm like, my whole life feels like right now. Like I feel like my whole life is right in front of me tomorrow when I wake up. Like
right. Well, once you do get in that ministry phase, I wonder what kind of importance are puppets going to have in your kids' ministry?
Yes.
Do you think it's like a big thing or just not?
My church, that's how we teach children's ministry.
Really?
Is through puppets. Yeah.
What church you go to?
I go to a real church.
Okay, in Gunnersville, right?
Yes, in
Cool.
Gunnersville, right
Norm
there.
Hewitt. Yeah.
Norm, yes,
Yeah.
that's my pastor. I love him to death. Cool. And he was actually a children's minister before he was a head pastor.
Yep.
He wrote curriculums for children's
great.
church. He's amazing. He is my favorite human in the entire world.
I remember he was at The Rock in Huntsville for a while.
He
He
was.
had
Their
the Believers
children's
Bayou
pastor.
up
Yes,
there. It was amazing.
See, that's what we have. We have a bayou.
Yeah.
And the frogs and all that kind of stuff. My mom actually has a video. We had a glow night. It was like a children's church recruitment night kind of thing. And we had this glow night, and everybody wore black, and we had puppets, but it was people that wore all black, and they did like stick figures, like on their black clothes.
Black puppets.
Oh, cool.
And it was so cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I know Steven's going somewhere with this.
should those puppets, you think, stay at church, or should you take the puppets home?
Everywhere,
do you need to
Steven.
practice with them?
Everywhere in
throughout
life. We should always find a way to use puppets in
the
life.
week? Does it ever get unhealthy, though?
Yes.
When you have the puppets a little too much in real life?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what these guys were
These-
figuring
these-
out when they were just driving down the road. And
Look at
here,
this.
take a look.
This guy in front of me has like a puppet, and he's
Ew. Oh my
in the car
gosh.
by himself.
Oh my gosh.
But it looks like his puppet's like chewing him out.
That is crazy.
This is amazing.
But
I think
he's-
that's a psychotic break on
he's
the
just
way.
talking to himself.
This is great, Steven.
That's crazy.
He is chewing. It's like the lion chewing him out.
Dude, I'm dying.
That's so weird. I'm
This
uncomfortable.
guy's chewing himself out with a puppet.
I will point out one thing.
That's great.
You never actually see the bottom of his arm.
That's
You never
true.
see underneath the puppet.
That's
So
true.
was that a live
Just like is Steven Batman, because I've never seen Batman and Steven in the room together.
You've never seen us in the same room.
You think we can pull those guys in here and make them laugh?
Yeah, I think we might be able to do that.
Really hard. Mm-hmm. They need to laugh.
I want to bite my pizza.
Go ahead, you bite.
And in the meantime, I think maybe we need to go back to a great classic, a cartoon that I think, Seth, you liked DuckTales, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I think we need to hear this theme song real quick.
Oh, wow.
Life is like a hurricane. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a
Come on, Arnold.
Nights of a mystery. Only right history.
Yes.
DuckTales. Every day that I've been making DuckTales. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales. Danger. What's behind you? There's a stranger. Out to find you.
Love it.
What to do? Just scramble to some DuckTales.
My life changes.
Every day they're out there making DuckTales.
It will now live in your head rent free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me go get the guys.
Arnold Schwarzenegger singing DuckTales.
That's crazy.
Things I never thought I'd hear ever in my life. In all eternity.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having fun?
The most fun I've ever had.
You're having fun and you're eating pizza and life is good.
Best thing ever.
This
is distracting.
Is your day
me.
over after this?
I have to go home. I have to take a test.
Yeah.
And I have 2 psychology assignments.
Nice.
Woo! And then I'm pretty much done for the week.
Here we go. Welcome to the party. Put this on. You put yours on. Get close to the microphone. Let's have some fun.
Woohoo.
It's good to have you guys. Before we interview you, we always like to make you laugh a little bit. And hey, thanks for being here on such short notice.
Appreciate y'all having us.
You guys are great. And Steven is really good at this. So, Steven, give him some videos.
All right, so every now and then you have dress-up days in school. And it doesn't happen near as often now in high school. But when you were in elementary school, do you remember those dress-up days?
Yes.
They were great, weren't
I do.
they?
Yeah, they were amazing.
You had like Hawaiian Day and different colors you had to wear throughout the week. But
yes.
What happened when the teachers dressed up like the students?
Oh.
Yeah. We did this one
That
time
kind of
at Gunner School.
Huh? I got a jacket on. My mama see me walk out the house like this. What you said? I couldn't hear you. My headphones on.
It's turned off.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Bro, leave me alone. My teacher said I could be out here. Stop.
Always pay attention. We're taking notes. Can you
Hold
look
on,
up here?
I just gotta get this done. Just hold on, real quick.
The slippers.
I'm about to move on to the next slide. It's for your exam.
Gosh, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, my mama ain't doing no work today. On phone now.
He looks like a student. He doesn't even look like a teacher.
Wait, it's my mom's texting. It's my mom. Hold on.
Oh, I got a pass. I'm good. I got a pass.
Go to class. Man, I'm hungry.
I'm gonna go to class.
Wow.
Skipping second period.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
Nice.
Yeah, we did that one time. It was funny.
Need to do that again. That should happen at every school every year. Just saying.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Steven, I haven't seen Rockstar.
Yeah, I don't have any Rockstar.
No!
So, different season, dude. We got to change things up, right?
You're killing me.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna die.
Anyway, guys, do we have any kind of plans for prom?
Prom's a little far away.
Yeah, I
don't
think
have anything yet.
You gotta start
homecoming's
planning
first.
now.
It's good to think
homecoming's
ahead.
first.
When is
Right?
y'all's homecoming?
October.
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Have y'all started like voting and parade
Yeah, we've already
and
done all
stuff?
that.
Yeah, you have.
representatives.
Yeah. I think that's so crazy because, I mean, y'all are obviously I went to Gunnersville, so y'all are obviously way bigger than we were. But I went to y'all's homecoming one time because we didn't have a game. Or maybe I was on JV at the time. I don't even know. But the y'all's homecoming court is huge. It took all of halftime. Like, it was crazy. Mm-hmm. I mean, ours is like that fast. Like, freshman, sophomore, and then the 3 winners, and then it takes like 15 minutes. Y'all's took the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, it was different for me.
Yeah, we have about how many? Like 7 per grade, probably.
I think there's it's 6 or 8 for the seniors, and then it's 4 for the others.
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense.
That is crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, y'all's floats are a lot different than ours. I know that all I'm talking about is high school, but I just graduated, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Gotta reminisce.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Steven's going somewhere. I know he is.
Oh, I am. So, whenever you do the promposal, it has to be big.
Yes.
Because you got to make a statement.
I don't think I've never gotten one of those before.
Well,
really?
You should have, Ginna.
I know.
Well, here's an idea, guys. This is something y'all could pull off. I know you could do this, okay? So let's take a look. See what you think of this.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, I've seen this
Like the
before.
night.
What is this?
It's amazing.
I would close the door.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
Take some dedication to do all that.
Look at that. Look at all this trouble. He's making the sound, isn't he?
This is so weird.
He pulled him off. Here we go.
Hear ye. Sir Gavin Gillig, son of Sir Trevor Gillig, first of his name, destroyer of porcelain, tamer of the beast Chewbacca, slayer of bucks, and scourge to all things that smell nice and clean, cordially invites you, Miss Gianna Masterlasco, to the Royal Gala, filled with fun fellowship and fellow acquaintances, on 6th May 2023, the year of our Lord. What is your response, madam?
Sure.
Ah, wonderful. Gentlemen, what? Crown?
Thank you, sir.
This is great.
Like, you cannot say no,
How
no
can
matter
you
what.
say no to that?
I would close the door.
That was a lot of effort.
They have to.
Oh my
They have to be dating. That is like you've been dating.
But that was amazing.
Might need to do that this year.
I mean that's great.
It's in your game, man.
If that's a
I
girl
believe in you.
That's a girl that doesn't really know you. She might.
Yeah, it'd have to be someone you know.
Like you have to be dating. Like you have to be together for that. Like that's not just like, hey, you want to go to prom? Here's some flowers. Like that. That is like intense.
Wow. That was amazing. I thought it was amazing.
I mean, it's great. It's great. Be creative.
It's great. Be great.
Seriously, ask in a nice way. No girl wants to be Snapchatted. Hey, will you go to prom with me? That's not. Don't do that.
There you go. You taking notes?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Right. Solid
I've graduated,
answer.
so I can say that. Don't do that. It's not fun. Don't Snapchat her or text her. Hey, will you go to prom? No, I won't. Put in some effort.
You gotta bring at least a sign out.
Put the effort in.
Yeah.
Fill out my 20-page Google Doc, and
Good
we'll
Lord.
get back to you.
Good Lord. Sounds like a dad.
Gotta
form.
work for it.
Yeah,
That's
for real.
some serious work too.
We'd like to interview to be my date than here.
I'd rather go alone anyway.
Then they figure out why didn't I get anybody to go to prom with me? I don't know. It might have been the 20-page document. Steven, how long we got? Here we go.
Yeah, we'll have some fun.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
We are so excited to be joined by the one, the only Preston Conley and Cooper Colvin from Albertville High School. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
Doing great.
Man, I'm just excited y'all are here. It's going to be a great interview. And I just know both y'all play basketball, and I enjoy watching basketball. But tell me, when did your basketball career actually start? When did you start doing that?
For me, I've been playing basketball pretty much my whole life. I
Yeah.
started about kindergarten. My dad got me into it, and then since then I've just played it. It's been real fun.
Yeah, same for me. Ever since like the old rec center days, me and Cooper have been playing against each other, and in like elementary school we were on the same team all throughout middle school, and now we're seniors, so it's been a while.
When did you know that you would be good at basketball? Because you're on the varsity team, and that's not easy, especially in a massive school like the one you go to. So how did you know that you were like, okay, this is the moment, I'm actually pretty good at this?
I was about middle school, 8th grade, whenever it kicked in for me. I was like, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Okay.
For me, probably about freshman year. Cooper wasn't really that great in middle school, to be honest, but from middle school to freshman, got a lot better, and now we're here where we are now. So
yep,
living your best life.
That's right.
It is.
Yeah. All right, this is a question for you. Do you play any other sports other than basketball?
I run track.
You're on track.
My second year.
Yeah.
He likes punishment.
Yeah.
I don't do the long distance.
No,
I
not
just
long distance.
short distance, 100.
Short spurt.
Short distance.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then I do long jump too.
That's
nice.
Yeah.
And pole vault. Forgot about that. They got me doing pole vault.
Man,
last
that's
year.
hard.
How
that
long
looks
have you,
hard.
Is it all of high school, or did you? I know some people start like really early doing that, like middle school. So have you been doing that just in high school?
I started last year. I didn't even join it track to do pole vault, but I started to go do the 100, and they wanted me to jump. And then our Coach Cyril's, wanted me to try pole vaulting out. And I just kind of did it.
I feel like that's a track thing. I feel like no other sport you can be like, hey, can you try this and do this, and we need someone to do this.
Yeah.
Can you do this?
Here's
I
the
feel like
giant
that's
stick. Go
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
I feel like that's the only.
Get up there, boy.
The only sport you can do that. I don't know of anybody else that really does that. Hey, can you do this? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, tell me about your practices, guys. Tell me about those. Tell me about things that you like. Some of the drills in basketball and in track for you. You just do basketball?
I'm also a swimmer.
A swimmer. Good night. Okay. Tell us about those things. What do you enjoy most about your sport, and what do you absolutely, if you're honest, you hate it?
One thing we hate, definitely, we run bleachers a lot.
Yeah,
so we'll go out
all
to
the
the
time.
football field.
Conditioning.
Well, I mean, we're basically a track team at this point. We'll go out there at least twice a week, either running bleachers or on the track, and that's probably the least favorite about it.
Yeah. Nobody likes to die internally.
No. Especially when it's
And we don't get to do it in the
100
morning either. We do it right midday when it's peak heat.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Favorite? For me, it's whenever we play. We put in some new stuff. I'll put in like a new concept or something, and then we get to scrimmage against and figure out how it actually works.
See
in the
how
game.
it feels.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah, just playing pickup or do 3-on-3 drills or whatever. Just
3-on-3
playing,
is pretty
getting
fun.
a feel for the game. It's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more thing. Ginna's going to ask you something, but would I more likely see you hitting threes or dunking the ball?
For both of us, probably threes.
Threes.
Yeah.
I
Cooper
can
actually
dunk
it,
but I don't do it very often.
You look like a man that could. Have you ever dunked during the game?
One time during one of the fall league games last year at Supreme Courts.
Okay.
I got one, but that's it.
Felt
this year
good.
you'll expect about 20 from Cooper Colvin. 20 dunks.
I don't know about 20, but we'll see. Maybe a couple.
We'll see, he said.
I like it. Ginna?
Yeah. Swimming?
Yep.
Right. Swimming. Have you've been swimming since you were little?
I've been swimming since I was about 5. Ever since we had the old rec center and now the new rec center, and we just got a new coach, Dusty Thomas. He came from Boaz. He's a very good coach, and we actually didn't have a high school swim team until this year. I had it my freshman year, but then I quit doing it for a while until he came here. And I mean, he's a really great coach, and I think we'll be pretty solid. But swimming, I've been doing that as long as I can remember.
Yeah. You said when you were little, you had a gold medal?
Yeah.
What is that?
They have these things where it's called ARPA, so it's like the recs around the state. It's like an association that they have, and it's like basically a state championship for like whenever you're younger. So when I was younger, I used to be very good for my age, but I kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
So no moss.
No.
That's crazy. Whew, swimming is hard, man. It's like running, holding your breath.
Yeah,
Seriously, I tried it one time, and that was not my thing. Not for me.
It's just all about endurance. That's all you got to have.
Yeah.
It really helps out for basketball because, I can run up and down the court forever because of swim. You're swimming probably 2,000 yards of practice.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's really tiring.
It's just like controlling your breath when you're running. It's like, that's a big thing. It's just like, because, you run a lot in basketball, up and down, up and down. So being able just to control yourself and your breathing just to help you, be able to get through.
Yep.
Yeah. I like to ask athletes this because I think it tells a lot about you. But tell me, how do you... Because I think every athlete deals with this until the game actually starts. How do you deal with the nerves? Let's just say you have a huge game coming up. What does it look like? How do you prepare yourself for that day? And how do you get yourself past the nerves and past the emotions of those moments?
For me, pregame, because most games that we play, we're at school before, so you just go through school all day normally like you would. And then when we get to 7th and 8th period, when we do our basketball, we'll do like a walkthrough, go over all of our scout and stuff. And then once we do that, I kind of like it's game time now.
Yeah.
I start just getting mentally prepared. And then by the time you tip off, and like 2 minutes into the game, all the nerves are gone.
What's it look like to get mentally prepared for you?
For me, I just kind of I don't really do much. I just sit, get quiet, think about the game.
Yeah.
Mentally lock in.
Yep.
Yeah.
You listening to music? Or you quiet? Do you just
usually won't
leave
listen
me
to
alone?
Music.
Go.
It's not really leave me alone, but I'm like, I don't talk a lot before games.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more of like a, listen to music type of guy. Just really, settle down and, you're still going to be nervous no matter what before the game time starts. But once you, get in there and you get comfortable and during warm-ups, those nerves just go away. And same thing with swimming, once you hop on that block, all the nerves just go away, and it's go time from there.
Super focused.
Yep.
It's not like football where you're getting ready to start literally hitting somebody.
It's not.
Hey, basketball gets physical.
I know. But
it
usually doesn't right off the bat. It's usually progressively into the game.
Yeah.
And at that moment, it's because your emotions are high. So So, whoa, sorry, I just went for a second. But no, those moments, I just want to know how you get there, what that looks like. Tell me, just out of curiosity, what's your favorite sports movie and why?
Sports movie. Ooh.
How does it relate
Tough
to
one.
you as an athlete?
It is a tough one.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, there is.
For me, I'd probably have to go Coach Carter.
It was on the top of my tongue.
Yeah.
What is it about that movie?
It's just... I've watched it so many times since I was a kid. I couldn't even count. Just the way that he is, and if you're a kid watching it, he teaches you a lot of good lessons, and some of that stuff that he says really stuck with me throughout my career, and it really, still today, it's like those are real things in the real world that happen a lot when coaching.
Yeah,
and the way he coaches his players is very high level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to agree with Preston on that one. Coach Carter.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Tell me about your coach. Tell me something about your basketball coach and what makes him special, something that makes him stand out. Maybe a statement or a line that you probably will remember for the rest of your life.
So, Coach Graves, it'll be his first year at Albertville here.
Okay.
We really like him a lot.
We like him. He's coming from a college background at Birmingham Southern, so he he really knows the game well. And I think he'll be a very good coach for us this season. We really like him, and we're expecting great things from the whole team.
It's exciting. Ginna, Bess?
So, like I said, I graduated from Gunnersville this year, but and we have some traditions we do. But what are Albertville's traditions on for big games, like rivalries, homecoming? Like, y'all have anything special y'all do?
Homecoming, we have a homecoming parade the night before the game. And then usually big games for Boaz and Gunnersville, we'll have pep rallies before the football games. And I think we're actually doing some basketball games this year too.
Usually we only do them from football, but this year I think our principal is trying to get some basketball pep rallies this year. So that will be fun.
Yeah.
It's exciting. How do you feel about your fan base? What's some cool things they do that maybe every team doesn't?
Yeah.
One thing I really like is we have our regular student section for all our high school kids, and then we have a little student section, and it's like 1st through 6th graders.
That's awesome.
And then they'll like whenever we run out, we'll go high five the refs. They'll be all lined up on the sideline.
That's so
cheering us
cool.
on. So,
How sweet.
Yeah,
I've never heard of anybody doing that. That is really neat.
It's like called Aggie Next Gen section or something like that. But we have like big row of bleachers. So it's the student section, then the cheerleaders, then the little kids. So every single time, like walk out, like Cooper said, they all high five us, and they love it and they look up to us. So we try to be the best we can be for them.
Do y'all ever go and like read at the schools? Do that?
We've gone to Carline before in the mornings and done that, but we haven't gone into the classrooms and read any.
Yeah.
I know most of the basketball teams do this during the summer. Did y'all do a basketball camp for little kids, for the younger kids?
We did.
Tell me about that. What does that mean? What's it like to be a role model to a future next gen Aggie?
Yep.
What's that like?
It's really cool because all the kids are there. They look up to you, and it's nice seeing them out there because you're going out there demonstrating all the stuff, teaching them what they're going to need to do to be where you're at.
Yeah.
It's just really special, to see them, knowing that they look up to you.
Cooper, you're a beast, by the way. I'm watching these clips.
Cooper is very good.
Is that for college?
Some of them might be.
That's phenomenal. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all good. Cooper's a great player.
I just saw a picture of myself. That was crazy.
Oh, you saw yourself?
Yeah. That was weird.
Was that at Gunnersville?
Yeah. It was. We played them at Albertville.
Okay.
So and we lost. So it's me going.
I like that
because I don't like to lose, even if I'm not the one playing.
Yeah.
There's Preston. There he is. Man.
See, there we are.
Where are you?
Well, I wasn't on there, but that's Gunnersville. This is the other side of the gym. But
there's one of those threes.
You guys.
Oh, see, there I am, right there. The senior bow.
The cheerleader.
The top of my head.
Man, it's awesome. So, do you enjoy it? What's different about you? You were telling me that. Tell me about the atmosphere at your stadium. What's that like? To play in the Coliseum, right?
We don't. They changed the Coliseum to a band room.
Okay.
The old Coliseum. That's where it was really old.
My
gym.
dad played there.
My dad played in the
I meant
Coliseum.
the new.
But this one, it's really nice. It gets really packed out.
Wow.
And this year, the girls' team's going to be really good this year, too. So it's going to bring in even more, and it's just it's going to be great.
They're gonna.
It's really cool.
The noise in there, like when all those people are in there, and y'all student section is so involved, which is amazing.
Yeah.
When they score, it's like an echo, like it bounces off the walls.
Exciting.
In there. Yeah,
It's nice.
I can't even. I think it's just like a student thing. For me personally, I don't know about y'all, but like something about that, like I would get like chills, like when we would win, like
be fired up.
Yeah, it gets you excited for sure, especially when you're having a student section like that. We can see how they affect. Even like Alabama, how it affects everything your students do.
Yeah. What's the biggest game you feel like you played in last year?
The biggest game last year. Probably the area tournament. We played Grissom at Huntsville for the 2-3 game. It was.
Yeah.
We ended up getting beat, but we played with them the whole game. It was intense because if you lose, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you win, you get to play 2 more. Go to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yep. Tough loss there, but hopefully this year we'll get back.
Tell us about your biggest win. Biggest win last year. How did it feel? What was the locker room atmosphere? Talk about those things.
Either have to be our first area win that we had against Sparkman or the Marshall County Tournament Championship. We won that. One of those two. Both of those were really big.
Locker room after the game is probably one of the best feelings, just you and your teammates.
Or worst if you drop an egg.
Give me
like
the best
that Grissom game.
Yeah.
Or whenever it's the last game like that.
Wow.
Yeah. How do y'all shake a bad play? Like if there's something that you did wrong, or it was a hate to say it, but on you or something like that, how do you just reroute that mental space?
You just got to have the mentality of always next play, because if you're going to let that one play affect the rest of your game, then you're not going to have the confidence to play well. You just always got to focus on the next play no matter what it is.
That's what our coaches are always telling us. One of the big things, either next play or next shot if you miss one, just keep going, because you don't want to have a mistake affect you for the rest of the time.
Yeah, that really can. You really can get in your head. So let's talk about this. Tell me some embarrassing things that might have happened to you in your basketball career, something that made you wish that you could press the rewind button, or you wish you could turn it back.
I think the worst, definitely an air ball on like a 3. That's
those
probably
are
one of the
pretty
feelings.
bad.
Yeah, or wide open missed layup.
Missed wide open layups are pretty rough too.
Yeah.
Really shake you up there. It's just like the wide open layup's the easiest shot in basketball, but at the same time, you just get in your head and you'll straight up miss it.
And then you'll
right
be like,
there,
I just did that.
It's right there, and then you just laid up and it's off.
That was me.
Yeah.
That really will mess you up.
Yeah.
And then you have to go back to what she said. You got to get out of your own head.
Yeah.
And
or
so,
if you fall.
Yeah.
You face plant.
If you fall on the court, that's pretty rough too. Unless it's on like a foul or a contested layup or something. That's pretty rough.
Something I think is, I'm sure it might be a tactic, but like when you flop out, when somebody touches you, you're like, I think that's, ooh.
Sometimes it'll work and you'll get a foul call, but...
And then sometimes you embarrass yourself because you just flopped and everybody was like, you did that on purpose.
Ref will like straight up laugh at you sometimes if you flop.
Here I am flopping on the ground and nobody cares.
That did
what is your problem? I'm very good at this.
Or another thing is like whenever you go up and you do get fouled and the ref will tell you, be like, toughen up. Or something like that.
That'll happen.
Stuff like that.
Be a man.
Pretty much.
That's funny.
Get it together, dude. Get it together.
That could be embarrassing. I could feel that. Well, tell me this last statement right here. We were talking about the kids that look up to you. And this is your senior year, is it not?
Yes, okay. Both of ours.
Both of your senior years. And
that's a rough year.
Saying that though, like this is it. Like high school, you will always remember this.
It goes by extremely fast.
What are you two gonna do to make this year different than every year before, and to go farther than the Aggies have in a long time? Because you got the coach, you got the facilities and the fans.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do?
We got to really lock in on our, skill work, skill development. Make sure every single play we know. We as a team, we all need to get together and really make it known that we want to do good things this year and make gotta go big for your senior year. So
we gotta push everybody to be the best that they can be to make sure that we go as far as we can.
With that, talk about that. How do you bring up underclassmen to a higher level? To maybe the same level that you are, because you're not all seniors. How do you bring the rest of the team up? What does that look like?
So usually what we'll do is if we see one underclassman struggling, or if they're slacking and not trying, a bunch of us will go there. We'll tell them, pick it up. You gotta get going.
Yeah.
And it helps us out because majority of our team are seniors this year. I think we have 8 or 9.
8 seniors on
8 seniors.
This year.
So it's easier for us as a group to get everyone locked in because there's more seniors, and they realize that it's our last run. So we got to make sure everyone's locked in. Getting work outside of just school and practice times.
That's a big one.
Just being the best you can be, no matter what.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, guys, it sounds like y'all are going to have an incredible season.
We hope so.
I like both of you a lot.
We appreciate that.
I think y'all are great athletes. Killer, man. I'm glad y'all sent those clips. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was.
We even got to see Ginna, Bess. You got to participate today, whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
Hey, we are going to continue the show over the funny videos, the Greg Glasscock interview about the scores and things. Those are coming up. So come join us on our social media. We are everywhere. You might even be watching us on Horizon Communications right now. So we are so glad to have you with us. come join us over on our social media. We got to continue the funny stuff, guys.
Yeah.
I was going to ask.
I can't believe I'm on y'all's highlight. That's oh my
Look
gosh.
at you.
I'm on the highlights. No, it's not good. I look terrible. I'm telling y'all, I can't help
Says
it.
to every girl ever who gets a picture
But it's
or
not
video.
that. We're losing, and my face is like I got like a stank face going on. And that's
It's okay.
gonna
All
be
we
your
could see
highlights.
was your ponytail.
No,
So.
the other one where we were at Albertville, that was bad.
Hey, Preston, how long can you hold your breath?
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
That's a
Have you
solid
timed-
question
Have
for
you timed
swimming.
yourself?
No. I need to, but with swimming, that's the most important thing. 'Cause
Right.
The more you breathe, the slower you are. So you gotta. That's the biggest thing. Like I try to
Don't
practice
breathe.
on that every day.
Do you count your breaths as you're going through those laps? Like, do you try to set a new record for yourself? I'm only going to breathe this many times.
Yeah. So that's like a strategy that you can use when you're swimming. So like a 50-yard, for example, that's there and back. I try to only take one breath down and one breath back.
Wow.
But, sometimes when you're in that moment,
Yeah.
you gotta breathe.
What do you swim?
My best stroke is breaststroke, like the 50-yard breaststroke. So it's
Wow.
But on breaststroke, you're actually breathing every stroke. So like every time you take a stroke, you're taking a breath also, because that's the legal way to do it. So I kind of like it, because I don't have to focus on breathing that much. But
Yeah. What's your least favorite style?
probably backstroke. But even though you're breathing the whole time, it's easiest. It's just I've never been really good at it. But it's not that I don't like it, but it's just one of those where I just think it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
All right, so breaststroke, you're going down into the water, you're coming back up, and when you pop back up, that's when you're breathing, but that water's all around your mouth. How much
Yeah.
water gets in your lungs every lap?
I couldn't even imagine a lot. Yeah.
The way you cough when you get out of the pool
Oh, yeah.
is insane.
That cough is great after the race.
Yeah. And you get out and you're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I noticed one of your inspirational sports people is going to be Phelps, right?
Yep. That's
Wow.
my guy.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
that's his guy.
Most decorated athlete of all
No
time.
days off.
That's it, man.
Nope.
Yeah. So have you gotten into the cupping stuff that he did?
No, I haven't actually. But
I've always
Next
wondered what
week,
that would
I've
feel
seen that.
like.
Next week.
I feel like
Yeah.
that hurt. Like, I feel like that
yeah, they definitely hurt. But I think they help to like relax your muscles and all that. Like before a race, I know it's really good, but I've never like taken it that serious where I need to do that.
The new version of acupuncture.
He's not that
Yeah.
dumb.
You've got to be really strict in your workout plans too, don't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Because you can't bulk up because you don't need all that
No.
extra mass in the water.
Yeah. Well, in swimming, it's really easy to burn off calories because you're constantly moving the entire time. But like a night before a race, you want to eat a lot of carbs.
Oh wow, carb
Yeah.
load.
Yep. And
Yeah.
What's your favorite carb?
probably pasta, like
Ooh.
spaghetti.
Always
Yeah.
a good
That's
one.
probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I just had to ask. I saw it on your questionnaire. You can
Yeah.
hold it for an extremely long amount of time. I'm like, I got to find out. So
Yeah.
how long would you estimate it? 2 minutes?
Yeah, probably around there.
Wow, man.
That's crazy.
That is long.
That is
That's
nuts.
crazy. I'd be panicking.
I thought I was
Like-
cool to make it a minute, Steven.
What is
and
it?
Now I just feel like
Is it Abu Dhabi? Where is it? They have like the deepest diving pool, and it's like it
Oh,
takes
yeah.
so
Oh,
long
yeah.
to get to the bottom. I don't know how people hold
You
their
have
breath
to
for
take
that long.
breaks going down, or it'll
Yeah.
like hurt your brain or
Right.
Yeah.
something.
I think they like legit
That-
wear like snorkels.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
down
lot of
there.
people have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that can be good for your
Yeah,
body.
if you
All
go
that
that
pressure
deep, your
on
pressure,
you.
I think, your head will.
Like maybe your eyes would like bolt out.
I mean, I'll go down 7 feet
they
in
call
the
that
water.
the bends, don't they? Or the
You can get the the
Yeah.
bends
Yeah,
when you're coming
something
back
like
up.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds rough too.
And come on, Steph Curry. You it's hard to find better than Steph Curry these days, isn't it?
It is. He's great.
Yeah. Cooper, that's one of your favorite players, right?
Phenomenal
yes.
3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Now, he will admit that some of his stuff is doctored, especially on the socials. I've seen a couple of videos
Oh,
where
yeah.
it looks like he's just hitting them one after the other, but it's really doctored. People just don't know it. It's so good, though.
At least he admits it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm that good.
I think his kids are cute. That's about all I know about him.
That
And
I'm
gold.
sorry. I hate to be that
Great
way.
observation.
And National
Yeah.
National Honor Society, is that a badge or is that a cord you're going to be able to wear for graduation?
I think it is. There's a cord
It's
for
a cord,
graduation.
and then it's like a.
It's a stole for
yeah.
y'all. Isn't
Wow.
it? It goes around
It's
your
like
neck.
a
I think
blue,
there
light
is.
blue thing.
Light
It goes
blue.
around.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
You get a. Do y'all have a bunch? Do y'all have a bunch you can get? Like a bunch of clubs?
Yeah, I know there's a lot
There's
of
a
cords.
bunch of clubs,
We have a bunch
different
of clubs.
We our valedictorian, he was in every club and was so involved. He got the cord for every one of them.
Wow.
And he had to
Just 'cause
he
he
had
could.
to like take a girl's hair tie and hair tie them together because
So
they
they
would
didn't fall
all
off his shoulder. Wow.
they would all fall off at graduation. And so yeah, and he's like, they were so heavy. Like I was like, oh, those
Yeah, I
must be
bet.
so hard that your cords are so heavy that you have to. It hurts to wear them.
Yeah.
It was 3 days, dude. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
All right, so Cooper, when you want to intimidate somebody, you know, like especially when you're younger, you're like you want a knuckle sandwich, you start popping your fingers, right?
Mhm.
You
Yep.
start getting every one of these joints, and the more you get, the more intimidating it is. I understand you've got a way with doing this.
Yes.
Would you care to demonstrate? Put those hands in front of that
So-
microphone and let's hear it.
So I might not be able to do many right now
'Cause
because
you've
I've
been
popped
working
my
on 'em.
fingers all day long.
Yep, I got
so,
you.
Like,
Yep.
I can get like almost everyone, so they can get like right there. See.
Oh, wow.
And then,
That's a disturbing sound.
the worst one is this one right here. I can get that one.
Mm.
It takes a while to like get back to where it is.
I feel you cringing over there. I started to internally a little bit.
Some people say that you'll make your knuckles bigger, but you won't. That's an old
Yeah.
myth. It's actually just releasing the gas inside of those knuckles.
I've been
Thank you,
popping my
Steven. I've been
fingers my whole
thinking that
life.
my fingers would get
I thought
bigger
that
just
gave
because
you-
I've been doing it my whole
I
life.
thought
So
it would give you arthritis.
you made me feel better.
You get arthritis. You
Yeah, I
know.
don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. What are y'all going to school for?
I want to go to Auburn, and I want to do some type of engineering. I don't
Your
really
person.
know what type yet,
Yeah.
but
What?
That's your person right there.
What?
I'm gonna do some engineering thing like that or sports medicine. Either one of
Yeah.
those two, I haven't decided yet. And then Auburn, they have a good program for both of
Mhm,
those.
they do.
Or UAH, school like that.
Yeah. All right. One of you said you wanted to continue your sport.
That was me.
That was
We're-
you. Do basketball or track
Basketball.
and field? Yeah, basketball.
So
Do you know? Well, you probably can't answer that question because you're a senior. But like, do you have an idea? of what-
nothing right now.
Nothing yet. Well, basketball hasn't started yet, so I don't want to worry about
Yeah.
it. But yeah, it'll happen in your timing. So don't stress about it for sure.
Mhm.
How tall are you?
About 6'1".
Okay.
Around there.
Yeah.
I'm about 6'3". but-
Okay. Up there with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm down here, 5'4". Woo!
I was about to ask
living
you,
the big
but
life.
you opened up the the discussion.
Hey,
Steve,
Seth, we doing some freestyle?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I forgot about that.
I did
yes.
You got questions, or you
Yes.
need me to get some questions?
No,
you
I've
have
got
questions?
them.
Okay.
I sent them.
Cool.
He's ready. He's prepared.
I'm
All right, man.
ready. I'm just looking for. There they are. Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, we'll get them here in about 2 minutes then.
Perfect.
Nice.
Steven, can we play that hippo song?
Oh, the hippopotamus
Yes.
song. Yeah, we can
It's
totally
made
do
up.
that.
I don't think it's trademarked.
No, it's
so-
not trademarked at all.
All right, guys.
What?
I saw this.
think-
I thought it was hilarious. I wanted to leave a song in your head.
Here you go.
So,
Let's see it.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the hippo song.
y'all ever heard that?
I've seen this.
The most dangerous land animal in the world.
True.
Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
You're welcome.
Hippopotamus. I'm a hippopotamus.
Reminds me of Adam Sandler
I
for
like
some reason.
swimming, but I'm dangerous. If you get too close to me, I might just bite your feet. Hippopotamus.
Yeah, y'all never get this out of your head.
That's pretty
Well,
catchy.
Very catchy.
You saying Adam Sandler made me think about something. Hold on. Keeps going.
I'm fat and dangerous. If you don't understand, I might just bite your hand.
This is fantastic.
Oh. The meme that went along with it.
Oh, nice. That's funny.
Hungry
Y'all
hippos.
ever played Hungry Hippos?
Yes.
I did it as
That's
a
live.
kid.
Great
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Great game.
You saying Adam Sandler made me think of something. They're coming out with a Happy Gilmore 2.
No!
They are.
Really?
Yep.
I enjoyed
I
one.
love that
very
movie.
much so.
I love playing golf, so that just makes.
Is Adam Sandler going to be in it?
Yep. Freestyle is coming up here in 5
Yeah.
seconds, guys.
Here we go.
The Varsity Freestyle.
Hey guys, this is your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games in Albertville, right by the Pizza Hut.
Heck yeah.
As every 80s thing should appropriately be. Anyway, all you gotta do is answer 3 questions. I know that sounds intimidating, but we have not only the questions, but the answers, and we're like phone a friend, and we're gonna help you through it. All you gotta do is call in. So question number 1 is this. What do you call a baby goat? What do you call a baby goat? What is he named? A baby goat.
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
You guys got any idea?
I know, but
I feel like I learned it before, but I kind of forgot.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
once you hear it, you'll be like, oh.
You'll be like,
It reminds me of something. Okay, so one of you get to answer this question. Either one of you. Oh, let's see. Who is up for a good question? One of our guests.
I'll get it.
Okay.
He said one of the guests because he knew I'd be like, I will.
Okay, which would you rather eat? A baby goat or a matter baby?
Or what?
A baby goat or a matter baby?
Somebody's calling.
Be thinking about that, okay? Be thinking about it.
What does it matter, baby?
Hey, you're with us here on the varsity. What's your name? Hello.
Oh, did they change the
Are you
name?
there? Oh,
false hope!
That was so rude.
Back
Whoever
to my
did
question.
that was
Hurt
ugly.
my feelings.
Back to my question. Which would you rather eat? A baby goat or a matter baby?
They're back.
Okay, here we go. Hey, you're here with us on the varsity. What's your name?
Stanley Marsh.
Stanley Marsh. All right, Stanley. Hold on 1 second, okay? We're going to have some fun.
All right, we're back with Stanley Marsh, and we are so excited to have you with us, man. We're going to get you through this, and hopefully you'll be getting to play video games very soon. So what do you call a baby goat?
Is it a kid?
It is! Woo! Stanley, look at you, man. The next one, I think you
Heck
got
yeah.
this. Did you watch any Olympics this year?
I didn't watch a lot of it.
Okay. Well, that's okay. If you've watched in the last, I don't know, 15 years, Stephen? 10?
Something
10
like
years?
that. Yeah.
Simone Biles is widely considered the greatest athlete of all time in which sport?
Gymnastics.
Come on, man. Look at you, Stanley.
Light work.
Cool.
Okay, now this may be the hardest one, but it's also hilarious. And I've heard Stephen tempt at this. What is a group of crows called?
Let's see.
I believe in you.
A group of crows.
Group of crows.
More than one. What is more than one crow called?
I can't remember.
Well, there was a TV show on a while back called Something She Wrote. Something She Wrote. What is the something she wrote?
That was a good one, Stephen.
It was Cain and Abel in the Bible. What happened between Cain and Abel in the Bible?
Murder?
Yes! Look at you, Stanley. You nailed it, man.
Oh, yeah.
A group of crows is called a murder. What is one crow called? An attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
There it is! I'm joking. Hey, man, we're so glad you called in. Thank you so much for being on our show. If you will just stay on the line, Steven's going to tell you how you're going to get your 5-person pass to B&B Video Games. You are a lucky man.
All right.
Thank you, Stanley.
I didn't know the murder thing. Did y'all know that?
I did.
I think I've heard of that before, but it
I've
didn't
never
come to
heard of
mind
that.
right then.
I felt kind of...
So I threw a dad joke in there. In the
course
end.
you did.
Yes.
That
You're
That was
welcome.
a good one.
Yeah.
It enlightened
I'm glad
us.
you enjoyed it.
It enlightened us.
Did it
I'm glad.
land? Did it land?
It... That's not nice.
Anyway, it's been fun, guys.
Yeah. No,
Y'all
it's
having
been-
a good time? We're not done. 4:30's the end. But how was practice?
It was pretty easy today. We have games tonight at Supreme Courts. So
Come on.
Yep.
We're getting ready to
So
go do
fall
that
league?
after this.
Yeah,
Fall league.
we got Buckhorn and
Grissom.
Grissom.
Okay.
Big games.
That'll be fun.
Steven?
Yeah.
I want to show this clip before Greg comes on to these guys. It's the this guy couldn't believe his eyes. It's the newscaster talking about a criminal.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
This is hilarious. Mm-hmm. So check this out. Y'all gotta enjoy.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think
this is for real.
We do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
Wow. Not description.
Look at this newscaster.
Okay. They wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair, things like that. And he was wearing a hat.
That sketch artist needs to be fired.
Particular crime. It's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself.
He's Ginna Bess' hot.
The police actually caught this guy. Thanks to the sketch, no doubt.
They caught because of the sketch.
Here's a picture of the real guy.
Crazy.
That led to his arrest.
Nailed it.
Pretty accurate.
Nailed it.
The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft. He's being held in the Lancaster jail.
Wow.
And I say, give that sketch artist a
That's
This
crazy.
wouldn't be so funny, except it's a real sketch.
Oh. That was actually the sketch that the police sent out to the folks in Lancaster. And, hey.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
The fact that they found him.
And they nailed it.
Yeah, the fact they found him off of that.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
That could be anybody.
I had to share the love with you guys today. That was amazing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
That was good.
It was good.
That's good.
That's probably about my artistic ability right there.
The newscaster, though, sitting there trying to think through it. It's like,
oh my gosh.
What am I going to do with this?
That would be
was
rough.
great.
So I gave you time to think.
Yes.
We come up with a conclusion. Which would you rather eat? A baby goat or a matter baby?
I don't know
What
what
is a matter baby?
Nothing, sugar. What's the matter with you?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
my
should
gosh.
have known.
The ultimate dad joke.
There you go. No. You want an ultimate dad joke?
Yeah, let's hear it.
What's as big as an elephant but weighs nothing? It's as big as an elephant, but it weighs absolutely nothing. Wow, silence. I hear crickets.
I don't know this.
I don't know about that one.
Either.
The elephant's shadow.
Oh.
Oh, my
See,
God.
it's a total letdown, but it's so
that
good.
was good.
Yeah.
You know what else is not a letdown? And since we're talking about emergencies.
About 25 to Greg.
Okay, never mind.
Did you, this is a really weird question. Did you do your mama jokes?
Yes.
Did y'all do that?
We grew up on that.
Yeah, as a kid, yeah.
Yes.
Did you used to get offended?
No.
Yes.
I used to get so offended.
It depended
I was like,
on who
don't
was
talk
cracking
about
them.
my mama that way. Like, that's how I used to
Did you
be.
talk about my mom?
Here we go, guys. 4 seconds.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
What's up, Greg?
What's going on, fellas?
Man, it's good to hear your voice. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Well,
How about y'all?
I'm good. I know it's your seasons have started again. Your life is not boring at all. And so tell us what we need to know about Marshall County athletics.
Well, the main thing going on right now, of course, is football, along with volleyball. And as far as football goes, most teams started region play this past Friday night. So we're right in the thick of it. Of course, I was doing Gunnersville's game. We had our home opener against Brewer, which started out actually a little dicey, but the Cats pulled away for a big win there, 52-22. So they go on the road to play Sardis this week.
Okay.
The big game, though, in the region, in 5A, Region 8, was really Boaz and Scottsboro, and it was our open week. I'd have definitely gone to that game because I expected that to be a real good one, and it was. It went down to the wire with Scottsboro winning by a touchdown.
Wow.
all the reports I was hearing, it was one of those games where really neither team could stop the other, and what the difference was Boaz had a turnover in the fourth quarter, so Scottsboro was able to, get that lead up to a couple touchdowns, and Boaz, so it was back and forth affair all night at Scottsboro. So that was a big game, and then Arab defeated Sardis. Pretty convincing game there. So I really feel like in the region between, Arab, Scottsboro, Boaz, and Gunnersville, I really think that's the four teams to watch. It's just a matter of, what order they're going to finish in.
Yeah.
Very competitive region this year. So, and it's just going to get better as the year goes on. So, very exciting time for high school football in the area.
What game are you most looking forward to, Greg? I want to hear your opinion.
Oh my! I tell you, it's really a toss-up, but the one that really I think people better wake up and get ready for is Gunnersville at Boaz.
Oh wow!
That's the game. A lot of people talk to. I guess it's just good.
I think we may have lost Greg.
Maybe he'll come back.
Oh,
there he
Boaz is for real. Their quarterback is now the all-time leading passer in Boaz history.
Wow.
A.J. Milwee, a great one from yesteryear, held that record for many years, and now he's a Division I coach. And, they can sling it around, which, Gunnersville's got a very good secondary, but as much as I'm looking forward to, of course, the Arab and Scottsboro games, especially being at Boaz, I really think that's going to be a huge game and be one of those games that has a major factor in deciding the region standings. And it's toward the end of the year, too. It's in mid-October, so if I had to pick one game to really look out for, I really think it could be that one right there.
Wow. Well, Greg, that's awesome. Is you know anything on the volleyball front before we go?
Yeah, the only thing I've heard lately on volleyball, I have not gotten to go see a match yet. I need to do that, but I did see where the ladies won a tournament over the weekend at Supreme Courts. So they're still having a great year. They're ranked still in the top 10 in 5A. I think they've only got a couple losses on the year. So, yeah, things are real good with the ladies in the top 10. And then, of course, boys football, is still number 1 in 5A. So,
heck yeah.
So, yeah, things are looking real good right now.
Well, that's phenomenal. Greg, we always enjoy what you mean to the show, and you are a fantastic analyst. Thank you so much for calling in.
Well, I appreciate it, guys, and I look forward to talking to you next week.
Yes, sir. Talk to you then.
All right. See y'all.
You know what I think is crazy?
What?
How rivalries last.
Yes.
Yes. Are y'all's parents that way? Did y'all's parents graduate from Albertville?
My dad graduated from Boaz.
My dad graduated from Albertville.
I have a struggle.
My dad played football when he was in high school, and his he can't even stand to walk in Albertville. He's like, I can't stand it here. I think it's crazy how that lasts. Which now me graduating, I still to know that Gunnersville won. It makes me happy, even though I'm not there. I don't know.
Here's my issue. I graduated Arab. And now I live in Gunnersville, and all my kids go to Gunnersville.
Do you still pull for Arab, or do you pull for Gunnersville? And I
can't answer that honestly. Though.
There is a right answer,
but I can't answer that. It's an internal battle. And then what was crazy? Then I went to Sneed, and you're noticing this. And most of my friends were from Albertville, so it was all my friends. Because I actually worked at Albertville. Extended day and as a sub growing up. During college I did that. I went to Arab and now I live in Gunnersville. So it's It's turmoil all the time. What are you doing?
Being at Sneed is like that. It's like everybody.
All your friends from Marshall County.
Yeah, everybody. It's just like a big. I mean,
family.
It is.
It's great.
It's just like a big.
Sneed brings you together. If you want to go to a college that brings those rivalries together, where you're actually on the same team, Sneed's great. Sneed's awesome.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
I would. I
really
loved
would.
it.
I love it. I'm an athlete and I love it.
So one of my best friends was a Albertville running back, and now he's the head football coach at Asbury. So, he was awesome. Good friend of mine. But all my friends were Albertville when I was in college. And so it's just crazy.
Yeah. My dad, he graduated from Boaz, but I go to Albertville, so he's more of an Albertville guy now, I think, but I think he still has, some Boaz.
It's an eternal struggle when they play each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the same with A-Rap and Gunnersville. Because, doing this, I legitimately have friends that are coaches at every one of these schools now, and administrators and principal. It's hard.
It is hard.
It really is hard.
You'll understand because y'all haven't graduated yet, but you'll get it. Like it's still like I don't know. It runs through me. Like
it matters.
Yeah,
still.
It does matter. Like it's not like you graduate.
All right.
And it
I got to tell them how to do this. So this is Buzzer Beater, and this is what we tell people where they can find us when the show's over. Facebook.
Okay. Varsity Radio Show.
Yeah. Instagram.
Varsity Radio Show.
Twitter or X.
Varsity Radio 885.
And then Steven will do the other two, and I'll do podcasts. But we're about to do that and close the show. We'll get you to sign the door, take a picture, and we're so glad y'all came.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Y'all were great.
Glad to be here.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was.
You have to eat a piece of pizza on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We'll get one.
It's
Your
really,
tummy's had to have
really
settled
good
by now.
if you're wondering.
It's really good.
Here we go, guys.
Really
We'll
good.
make sure to get one.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
The Buzzer Beater.
That sound lets you know that the show has come to an end. We know. We can hear you crying in your car as you're driving.
sad.
It's okay. We're going to give you a giant social media hug. Because we're everywhere. We've been doing this for 8 years, and you can find us
on Facebook at Varsity Radio Show.
On Instagram at Varsity Radio Show.
On Twitter or X at Varsity Radio 885.
On TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and on YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
Or we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Horizon Communications. Hey guys, we're glad to be with you. Hey, we are so grateful that you are a part of this show today. We want to thank Marco's for fantastic pizza. Fantastic. Salads, desserts, subs, sides, and they're in the shops at Albertville. They're Marco's Pizza. Never disappointing. They won't make you cry unless you're crying happy tears. And then we want to thank B&B Video Games, who gave us a really cool sign behind Steven's head right now. B&B Video Games, 80s style arcade. As your boy Jordan says, the Albertville mullet. The 80s style arcade in the back. Local video game retail store in the front. That's B&B Video Games. Hey, we're going to have the Arab Knots in the studio next week, so that's coming up. We don't want you to miss any show, any moment, and so we're so excited. We hope that you can join us. Same varsity time, same varsity place, 88.5 at JFM. See you next week.
The Varsity Radio Show. Tuesdays, 2:30 to 4:30. Streaming live to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And live on the radio on 88.5 JFM. There's no excuse to not tune in.
Yeah, it's the hippo song. It's about the hippopotamus. The most dangerous land animal in the world. Hippopotamus. 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 Ow! I'm a hippopotamus. I like swimming, but I'm dangerous. If you get too close to me, I might just bite your feet. Oh, hippopotamus, 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 I'm a hippopotamus. I'm a hippopotamus. I'm fat and dangerous. If you don't understand, I might just bite your hand. Hippopotamus.
I like this jam.
Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
This just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay. This is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. He's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy, thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa. The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft, is being held in the Lancaster jail. And I say give that sketch artist a raise.
This wouldn't be so funny, except it's a real sketch.
That was actually the sketch that police sent out to the good folks in Lancaster. And, hey, to their credit,
They got him.
they came through.
Okay.
Minus the hat.
Hear ye. Sir Gavin Gillig, son of Sir Trevor Gillig, first of his name, destroyer of porcelain, tamer of the beast Chewbacca, slayer of bucks, and scourge to all things that smell nice and clean, cordially invites you, Miss Gianna Masterlasco, to the Royal Gala, filled with fun fellowship and fellow acquaintances, on 6th May 2023, the year of our Lord. What is your response, madam?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. Gentlemen, what?
Crown?
Thank you, sir.
I will see you soon, ma'am.
So this guy in front of me has like a puppet and he's in the car by himself, but it looks like his puppet's like chewing him out. But I think he's just talking to himself. Dude, I'm dying. This guy is chewing himself out with a puppet.
And what we would like to do, all right, we would like to see you score a touchdown and see if you can get that done. So we're going to have the one offense and the one defense line up here on the 20-yard line. Your guy right there, Jalen Milrow, is going to hand you the ball as a running back, and we're going to see if you can score, and we're going to go celebrate with you in the end zone, okay? And then at the end, I'm going to give you this football, all right, so you can have all the guys sign it when they're done.
Hey, don't let him say that. Don't let him talk to you. Arizona, okay? Arizona. I'm Buck, ready? You want to stand right here? Hey! Ready? 1, 2.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow.
Did you hear about our basketball game?
No, what happened?
We lost again.
I'm sorry.
We lost to a Christian homeschool.
Okay, well,
all because they cheated.
They cheated?
Yes, they cheated.
How did they cheat?
They had Jesus on their team.
Okay, so
I can guard Joey all day, but you know who I can't guard?
Okay, I think
the
you
Lord.
need. Okay, at this point, you're.
Every time a player got hurt, he was fine the next play.
Well, that's a good thing.
I think Jesus was healing them.
Do you understand
I think
how
he was hiding under the bleachers, just laying his hands on them so they would be fine.
You really need to.
Their cheerleaders over there, like, we got school spirit.
Over
They're praying, the Lord is my shepherd. Yeah, he's also your shooting guard. So
you
I
seem
don't know what they were praying for.
Listen to
I'm
me.
assuming points because they scored 84 of them.
You're making excuses.
And then Joey was all like, we beat you. I'm like, you ain't beat us.
Well, you know, kids.
He beat us.
Actually, they
You know,
did.
Jesus may love all the little children of the world,
Derek, listen
but he
to
also
me.
loves the hoop.
You guys lost
And he's
because
good.
you're ridiculous.
Real good.
Listen to
God
me.
might have created the heavens and the earth on day 1, but on day 2, he shot some foul shots. I promise you that.
You can't be a sore.
Chad said he heard the coach say after the game, I want to thank God. So that right there tells you that they were planning something sneaky with him.
We'll just have ourselves a little toast. What do you say? Happy to hear it. Okay.
These wouldn't be kryptonite cubes, would they?
Cal, look, I know you have trust issues. Your parents put you in like a yeast infection pill and sent you to our planet, but you can trust me. This is not kryptonite. This is green tea from Asia.
Where in Asia?
Asia Minor.
Huh? I mean, if it's so good, you drink first.
I would. And you're from Krypton, so you don't know this, but the custom is that the guest drinks the green tea from Asia first.
Drink first.
So you drink first, please.
You drink first.
Okay. I don't want to be offensive, but it's not good to my palate.
Ja pierdolę, patrzcie co spotkałem. Bubr, kurwa! Ja pierdolę, jakie bydle! Bober!